tultiin vähän toisenlaiseen pelivideoon live-striimaukseen. Kun mennään norjalaisten maissemiin, katso mitä norjalaisia. Ei mulla oo siellä mitään. Uusi peli vaan.
Heti kun minä saan mun rakonkoinit täyteen ja ensimmäisen kupitsipökkön täyteen, niin mä vaihan sitten peliin.
By the way, tää ryhmä on yksityinen. Anteeksi.
Ok. Eli suljettu.
Juu. Mä olen vähän jutella kahdestaan. Jos Tatu haluu, sitten joudutaan tekemään toi niinku avoryhmä.
Kyllä minä voin kyllä kuttua puhelimesta, mutta
Joo.
jos minä en oo niin sanotusti sen ryhmän omistaja tämän konsolin mukaan, niin
No mä oon se.
Niin sä kun oot nyt se omistaja, niin siihen sitten päätät, että mitä me tehdään sen asian kanssa sitä.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Harden, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Noin,
Listen.
yes.
Promise.
Well, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think you'll find your Betty again?
Mitä ihmettä?
What did you call this village? Gravewick? Groovewick? Greywoke?
Grovik. Yes, I do.
Why here? What's so special about Greywoke?
She never said. But knowing my sister, something drew her here.
But how can you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
without writing or telegraphing her editor in New York. She wouldn't do that. Betty's...
The cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, I'm talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sadar. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear. Edward. We will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down. Everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Groovewoke? It looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Finally.
Where
I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Where I have
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
Norjalaiset maisemat tekee mielelläni lähteä Norjaan.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Party har har.
The Fretland firm is on the hill somewhere.
Where?
Okay.
Where's the farm?
It's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore. Last one's a skunk's tail.
Wait. The ground's muddy.
Arvaappa
It's
paljonko
easy to slip and fall. Walk
Jertsu
slowly.
eilen isken nettipuksuttiin mekkoja.
A little mud never hurt anyone.
No.
Fine.
Arvaa.
Just
1000.
As long as you keep up with me.
Ei. 1000 on maksimi.
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation
Koita
to
arvata.
our home. Trouble to hear. Of your sister's disappearance.
58.
No news to share.
756.
Find our farm on top of the hill.
Ei paha.
Hope I got that right.
Niin.
Look forward to
Arvaa,
seeing
onks mulla
you.
se sama nettinimittäjä tässä käytössä?
Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland.
Mielenkiintoista.
Well,
Niin.
I'm here.
Very interesting if you ask me.
Did you make it to Grovik, Betty?
Hitto, jos voitais taas pitkästä pätkästä aikaa mennä RDR:ään, mut se on sit ihan siussa, miten siellä haluut.
Joo. Mä oon vuosi 1923 norjalaisessa maisemassa tällä hetkellä pyörimään.
On my way. Righto. Step to it, teddy bear. Alice!
I'm up at the farm. Are you coming?
Just taking a break.
Hurry up. Storm's getting close.
Moi julksy. Draugen. Nice. Okei, rest. Jatketaan matkaa. Asia selvä. Julke.
Otinhan mienne aamulla.
Tervetuloa norjalaisen maisemiin.
Ei hitto. Arvaa unohiks mä, kun me oli niin kova nälkä, niin arvaa unohiks mä ottaa ne.
Where are you? Lissy! Where are you?
Niin, nytten on tukivassa.
Elää sana puolitangossa. Se ei sillä näytä hyvältä. Siusus.
Oh, kiitos. Hitto, mitä nyt?
Älä.
Painettaa nyt.
Seriously?
You're not the one carrying a suitcase.
Se ne voitte tahtoa. Mä sitä oon saanut tahtoa.
Joo, Norge-lippu. Norway flag.
What took you so long?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Did you see the flag? It's at half-mast. Someone died.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone?
Inside.
Perhaps everyone's indoors. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden. Hello?
Jaha.
Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December. Oh, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people where the books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Ålesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward, dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me.
What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred. Christmas 1922. To Ruth, from Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddylanders?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them? It's on the tip of my tongue.
The Fretlands.
Right. Anna and John?
Johan.
This is honestly not what I pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers.
Telepä-hommanen, boksihommanen.
Are they... Who's... They're all twins.
Palatko siinä Jertsu siellä? Dun. Mikä on Draugen?
There are two of each, Edward.
Se on norjalainen.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th, 1899.
Well, those boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say there?
Niin.
Groovy?
Gruben. The mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Ålesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years
Missä on
ago.
lohikäärme? Draugen on lohikäärme, joo, okei.
Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences
No,
for Fretland.
muistuttaa lohikäärmeen nimen, joo, ei kun... Minä en kyllä kysynyt siltä, mutta minä kysyin Jertsulta, mutta sitten... Mutta ei mitään, kyllä sekin kelpaa vastaan. Se voi muistuttaa.
I knew something was about to go awry. Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
Mitä?
No mitään nyt?
19. Operations were suspended after the accident. Johann Fretland.
Sitten mä olisin just laittanut hitto kajarin
So
päälle.
brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
That must have put a damper on their relationship.
Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company.
No niin, moikka. Mä olisin just vastannut ja laittanut kajarin päälle ja kuunnella. Ja tullut puhumaan sen.
After his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johann was smart to exit when he
Nee. Minä ajattelin kans, kun tässä on tuo Jertsu minun kanssa, mutta Jertsulla on striimi päällä.
That's a grim sight, old bean.
Tai oli äsken ainakin.
On nyt.
And soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the
Niin,
Fretlands.
Jertsu kuulit se.
Kuulin.
Betty.
Jertsu kuuli.
Have you gone screwy again?
Niin, Jertsu invasiot vaikka ryhmää tämän puhelun jälkeen, niin pääsit sitten mukaan suoraan. Niin Voidaan pelaa.
Out. Lisää pelaajaa. Tätätätätä.
It
She
just
bought
looks
it in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there. Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume.
But what if that's not?
She's here.
Mä saan
I'm
lätkäkarkkia.
finally going to find her.
That's great.
Lätkiskarkkeja,
Siellä on paras
mini-mini-tarkkeja.
joukkue
Wouldn't want you to get
kuvia. Sitten on se... sekin. Tiivi siellä.
Teddy?
Se.
Lightheaded, that's all.
Mikä määrä damakee.
You know what happens when you exert yourself.
Mikä ihmeen Skyrocketing
Mikä
hit,
vittu.
Sit down. That's an order from your command.
hitti nää on nää piraatit kyllä mahtavimpia.
Catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I
Jaa.
want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes.
Terve.
It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing,
Mitäs siellä on
dragging up the
sieltä?
suitcase up the hill.
I didn't ask you
Keep an eye
goddamn
out.
opinion.
Promise. If they come home, I'll wake you.
Mä en ota Jertsu.
Lie down. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply.
I'm just...
Kuulostais Tääkö vaan kuulemma ihan... Tekeekö se jo kylmät väreet?
Mä kysyn kohta.
Hyvin kuuluu mulle.
I follow you, my friend.
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Ask you, motherfucking people.
Mikäs tän vätkyttäjän?
Oho.
Betty?
Mä saan oikein jonkun tommosen...
Lissy, are you here?
Käy.
Where are you, Lissy? Alice? Lissy? Alice! Hello?
No siellä...
Hey, who's there? Betty? Elizabeth?
Meillä tommori siellä.
Wait! Lissy?
Hetkonen.
Hetkonen, pitkonen.
Lissy, there's someone outside.
Jere, sit.
It might be Betty.
Täällä
Are
seisoo.
you here, Lissy? Who's out there? Hello? Betty?
Nonni.
I'm not alone.
Tuli just kotiin.
Tulit just kotiin.
Lissy?
Mie menen tänään vasta niinku tyyliin 3 jälkeen vasta kotiin.
Okay.
Ja sit alkaa taas sit se, että kun joutuu taas hetken aikaa taas tappelemaan sen netin huonouden kanssa.
Betty? I can
Tämä
hear you.
olisi
Joo.
saanut modem, mut se ei toimi. Mitä järkeä?
Alice!
Mä puhelimessa nettiin.
Soulin ja Aten kanssa rakennettiin tuo
Are you out there?
farmi miulle. Hän ei päässyt siihen farmiin, mihin mi oli.
Toi seuraa meitä, kato.
Can you hear me?
Nyt on pikkusen jännät paikat.
Tää on vähän
Where
lätkäkarkkia.
are you?
Täällä on,
Listeeku.
Elizabeth!
täällä on
Someone there?
Saipa ja Koko.
Lissy? Betty? Hello? Alice! Alice, where are you? Betty, is that you? Are you out there, Bet? Are you there, Betty? No! Shit.
Tääkö se on näytti mitä ala?
Joo, silloin kummatkin siinä, että se jännitti itsestään. Se on vähän helpona. Me syykkäsin sit tämmöisen.
Can you hear me?
Täällä on
Elizabeth, are you there?
Se oli jännittävä.
Where are you?
Tuli sieltä.
Elizabeth!
Tällaiset tuntui siltä.
lukko.
No sehän.
Missä?
Totta kai. Sit hän
Peli.
tuli
Alice, where are you?
Karin kanssa sitten tuli käyttänyt siellä.
No niin.
Siellä
Älä mene vielä mihinkään ukko. Peräskutti.
Tuija oli sitten häneltä vienyt sitten takaisin kotiin.
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Kyllä se hyvin nyt, että se vaan säikähti sitä hirveästi kohtaan. Kummatkin siinä. Se oli vaan toinen siinä.
Anteeksi Tatu.
Where did you go?
Anteeksi
Why did you
Tatu.
leave me?
Oikeesti me en
It
tajunnut
stopped raining
yhtään,
and you were sleeping.
se just kerkesit soittaa.
Our boat, it's gone.
The boat?
Vähän psyykkäsi siinä, että
How?
Mä tiedän yhden mapin, missä me pärjää. Siellä tuli mapissa.
I don't know. I thought I had it securely, but... Did you see Betty?
Did I see?
Ilmi.
I think... Betty?
Ilmi.
Betty,
Ilmi,
it was
mitä?
her.
Käveli ja mamma sinä siinä olet siellä.
I saw her face in the window, and
Joo.
she vanished to the dock towards the sea.
Mammelino.
I really
Pammelino.
didn't see anyone.
I
Imbolino.
haven't seen a single soul. Are you
Pommelino.
sure it was her and
Yes.
not?
Pommelino.
I mean, I saw her face and
Joo.
looked like her.
If it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know.
Joo.
Tarvii vähän keltaista.
Ja minä sanoin äitille, että kun minä isin kanssa
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's
sinne,
another
ei
day.
saa nyt mitään nostaa eikä mitään tehdä, niin
Right now,
minä
let's get you
siivoamaan
cleaned.
sitten. Niin sit sanoin,
Got
että
mud
sä
all
voit
over
ostaa mulle kukkia. Niin
and
sit
then you
sanoin,
really
että
need to sleep.
ei siltä
Be
tarvitse, se
exhausted.
riittää
Vittoko mä pääsisin käymään Imatralla katsomassa sinun kämppää.
Niin olisin ihan varmiiksi ottamassa, se olisi kyllä käynyt.
Kyllä
Ihan
Se olisi ottanut ohjaimen.
mä luulin, että se ottaa
Ootas
toisen
tosiaan.
toisen.
Me olisin voinut ottaa sut ihan varmasti apua vastaan. Aikaa helvetin.
Mutta hän sanoi, että kyllä hän pikkusen alkaa näkemään.
Mitä se pelaa se Jertsu?
Blue Sky in Norway.
Raugen.
No mitä?
Soneks voi kertoa.
Joo, ei tässä mitään ihmeempää. Nyt on, niin. Just
Hyvä.
käytiin eilen kaupassa myös.
Mä voin lähettää sulle aika hyvän jutun. Haluatko sä Sonrex katsoa se? Älä
koko lihasta.
voi pakko
Laitoin
lähettää.
vähän tämän
Hei, tuus tänne.
Tänne oikein tykkään.
Voidaan. Kato toi.
Kun laitan pihviä, niin siinä pitää olla.
Kato toi.
Se ei pelkästään vaan.
Tuuks sä tänne?
Joo. Joo. Mitäs sä haluat antaa, my friend? Mikä toi on?
Login. You're welcome. I don't need that.
Lizzie!
Me siitä leikkasin.
Is that your collection?
Sitten me paistettiin isin kanssa. Hän paistoi ja niin.
Is my collection now?
Yes. Show me what alla that is.
Kato se juttu. Älä pistä.
Kato se alla ja minkä näköinen se on.
Joo.
En mä tiedä.
Lizzie!
Ei vittu se. Ei vittu. Mun piti lähettää. Miksi mun piti lähettää?
Joo.
Ei hitto soikko, missä nyt yli aamupala.
Niin.
Ei vittu, nyt tulee Harry Potterin vivat. Nyt tommosesta, oi saatana. Ei helvetti.
Eikö sekin siisti? Joku oikeesti halunnut tehdä. Ei vittu mikään tyhmä.
Where are you, Lizzie?
Ei vittu, mikä paljon.
Miten se, oliko se jotain, mitä se
Vittu, mikä tali aivan oikeesti.
Ei, vittu ja kevä.
Ei keppu, ei. Mikä nimi? Keppu, okei. Scrap caseja. Pitäisikö lähteä noita scrap caseja tyyliin niin mettästämään?
Missäs tuolla?
Forbidden Spires.
Forbidden
Nash. Fire Peaks. Velocity. 550 Power and Required.
Oikeesti.
Livings level 17. Meppä siihen ensi tänne.
Ennakko me pistän puhelimen lataukseen.
Niin.
Mennäpäs. Minne pitää mennä?
Tähän.
Tuolla mä oonkin käynyt monta kertaa.
Puhuitko Tampereen morretti just äsken, kun susta Liisari?
Mä en oo Tampereella käynyt, mutta ostaa makkaraa.
Miten voi olla variliittojen auki?
No noista kannattaa just ottaa kaikki irti, että se niin se...
Where are you, Lissy?
Niin kyllä.
Okei. Kenen huone tää? Tää ei oo kenenkään huone.
Niin otatko sen allien päälle itsellesi?
Kyllä minä uskon.
En mä käytä
Niin.
sitä.
Etkö?
Mä käytän baby dadokodia. Baby dadokodia.
Tää maksaa 20. Tää on 20 tuolta Play Storesta.
Joo.
Se on tää.
Niin.
Se on tää allie.
Where are you?
Katoppa nyt tätä.
Niin.
Joo. Mikä se on?
Se on tommonen pikkunen laatikko, mistä tulee tommonen kieli ulos.
Okei, niin.
I just about given up on you ever waking up.
I was looking around the house.
So we're okay with that now? Noted. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty.
Niin, silloin tulee,
She was in the
tuo
garden.
ammattitaito tulee just kouluun, että kun se käyt niissä, niin vaikka se väsyttää ja se ottaa kaiken, se opettaja ottaa kaiken irti. Siinä joskus vielä kiität, että se on käynyt niitä juttuja, ja se osaa tehdä ne oikein.
Aside from last night's Miss Walker.
I've been thinking about that.
Niin.
What?
Sano vai Dreams tai Petty?
Mä saan ihan hullun kortin Jertsu Fifassa.
Maybe I just saw a shadow.
Chasing shadow.
Onks se legenda?
You, old boy.
Oh.
Usually you
Se on, ei oo litmonen.
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Se on lit.
Oh, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts.
Menikö se koe mikä se?
Mä olisin halunnut vähän niin.
Maybe they're peeking at us through the windows.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
Mulla on ikoni.
You say so, teddy bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead.
Tästä voi tehdä.
I'll meet you down by those houses.
Let's uncover your secrets, Gorvik.
Niin just joo, niin kyllä. Joo. Niin.
Mä en olis halunnut asua tämmösissä.
Harjoittelemaan sitä permistenttiä koulussa.
Where are you, Lissy?
Mikä permistentti? Okei. Joo, niin.
Oho, niin just joo.
Mistä
niin.
sä menit sinne?
Tästä.
Mä ajattelin sitä, että jos
Katso.
Such a beautiful day.
rupeisit kirimään, niin
You
tietysti
could bottle and sell this air
Mistä
bottle.
sä menit sinne?
Se on enää minun.
Se on se 45, niin.
Careful you don't fall.
Kato tästä.
Fun out of everything, old boy.
Siitä.
Far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt
No
yourself.
se, no on se sitten, joo, no sit sori, mie en tiennyt, joo,
I thought
en
you were
tiennyt.
scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover.
Did you check those buildings?
Oh yes. Finally.
Niin, just joo.
Ei.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
No one home?
Niin.
Here, Lissy?
What is it?
No me ollaan nyt henkilökohtaisesti menee sit, me oon tuossa uimahallilla harjoittelemassa. Mulla on viimeinen
Ei jumalauta, mikä toi oli?
alkaa niinku nyt olla niinku pientä painetta niinku sen suhteen, että minun pitäisi yksi näyttö vielä tehdä. Ja voit uskoa, että on niinku tuskanen ja että jos sinulla menee hyvin, niin minusta siellä on se porukka semmoista yksi vaan. Vois mä sanoin isälle,
Mitä?
siis et osaa olla, kun mie vaan nyt siedän, mie oon oppinut sietämään, minun nahkaa kuin vanhan norsunen. Kaikkea mahdollista on kestänyt mie tämänkin. Että niin, ei tää niinku mitään, Janne.
Anteeksi, toi hito hyvin sanottu.
Hyvä sotanorsu.
Voi hiivot, kaikki tulee striim.
Hei äiti, kaikki tulee striimiin. Sitä minä rupesin nauramaan.
Ei vittu. Sotanorsu. Sotanorsu.
Systerin kanssa.
This God-forsaken place. The death of the
No niin, on. Isä sanoi, että se on 20 kiloa lihoa.
was the end of Rovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off.
Mitä se autoilun monista sai?
Joo.
Autoilun monista sai.
Joo. Kuinka sä puhuu?
Me voi lähteä tuonne muualle puhumaan.
Ei kun minä vaan ajattelin, että kenen kanssa se puhuu.
Sofian kanssa.
Joo, niin minä ajattelinkin. Onko sulla mitä tullut tonne siu?
It was just a win, teddy bear.
Niin inventori, minkälaista luuttia?
Third time's the charm.
Kaiken laista.
Onko tullut scrap caseja?
Uber 5 kempo. Ja sitten joku Neon City
Unless they're playing
Scrampor.
hide and go seek, I'd say that's enough.
Scramcore, okei. Mä vaan mietin, kun täällä on näitä Neon City scrap caseja, niin
I don't think anyone's been home.
niitä voisi tosiaankin ruveta keräämään.
Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Well, you were wrong.
Run, Forest, run.
Et sä, mä saan sut kiinni.
Explore.
I saw some sheds down by the water. There's the general store. Church.
Se koittaa testata mun. Vittu. Vittu, miten vitu sä saat mennä noin korkealle?
No kun minulla on enemmän hyppyjä, mutta sitten minä en halua olla semmonen ja oli itse hyppyjä, komaan siis minä olisin vaan katsoa mikä sinun ilme on. Ja joo, mä näin jo ihan tarpeeksi mikä sinun ilme on.
Mä menen kohta yhteen peliin, se on Fissin.
Minullakin on Fissin planeetti.
Mut sulle ei Fissin planeetti.
Ai Fisherman. Fisherman Fissin planeetta. No niin, nyt me on hiljaa.
Mä voin sanoa mikä se kortti on muotos. Huomenna taas töihin. Oi herra. Joillakin töitä on, joillakin.
Jertsu, keskityt siihen oikeesti noin saakelin paljon, kun sun ääntä ei tyyliin kuulu.
Joo, tää on niin jännittävää, niin pelaa, niin sellainen hauska peli.
Hassun hauska tylsä. Hassun hauska tylsä. Hassun hauska tylsä.
Mä oon nyt täällä Norjan maisemissa näyttämässä vähän hauskaa.
Tatu, joinaatko minua?
Mä menin 11 peliä vähän saako.
Kaiketi miekissä. Ihan pelejä.
Sotanorsu, mitä?
Mä heräsin tänään 3 aikaa äitipuun.
Puntikka, penten tuntikka. Puntikka, penten tuntikka. Ai, se on meillä tuo Minecraft Dungeons tossa ja mehän voisi aloittaa sitä tyyliin striimin.
Ei vittu, tiedätkö se mitä mä tein sille Minecraft-dungionsen?
Mitä?
Vittu, minä menin poistamaan vittu sen.
No voi pelle!
Mä voin ladata sen takaisin.
Latapa sinä se takaisin, niin minä se ette sitten sillä aikaa jo kahvin loppuun ja sitten jo syö vielä leipää loppuun.
Syö sinä leipää loppuun, minä en tiedä mitä minä teen, mutta minä taidan pelata FIFA 8 vai FIFA 22 peliä.
God is not here.
God in here.
Intepi, kantepi.
Eli suomeksi Jumala ei ole täällä.
Intepi, kantepi.
Mä pystyn avaamaan yhden boksin tai tommosen. Tommos. Ja nyt joku hyvä hahmo sieltä. Kiitän.
So much for that. No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
Mitä?
No, mitä?
Sinisterra! Oh my god.
Oh my lord, Larson. Oh my lord, Larson.
Oh my god. Kakalla.
Sönköttää jää, könköttää jää, dididididää jää.
Poistetaan tosta tuo paskakortti. No, sinne
Hei, Jertsulla on 120 tilaa.
Mä tilasin äitiläppärilläni mun kanavan.
Liikeessä niin Jertsulle. Liikeessä niin Jertsulle.
Vittu, tää on lekekortti vielä, voi vittu.
Kiitoksia paljon ystävät.
Pistäkäähän Jertsulle likeä, eikö vittu, nyt me ollaan pervoilumielillä.
Jumalauta.
Pistäkää munalla ne like.
Ei, nyt ihan oikeesti. Oikeesti Tatu. Tietenkin katsoin vähän aikaa, mitä hittoa se oikein säpätät siellä.
Mä päättääkö sulla on jotain naismielessä tuistaväiseni?
Naiset.
Kiitti vaan. No niin, sinnehän se meni. Paljon toi kortti vittu maksaa? Ei helvetti. Mua kiinnostaa paljon toi kortti maksaa.
Mitä se?
No mitä nyt se?
No mun tuli eka kuinka monta se vittu maksaa vittu, kuinka monta se kyrpää maksaa.
Jertsu!
Ei saatana ihan oikeesti Jere.
Ja ymmärrän.
Kyrpää.
Paljon se kyrväteelu maksaa oikein?
Ei vittu nyt rauhoitu.
79 juttu.
Vittu nyt ihan
Ei
oikeesti
nyt ihan oikeesti perkele nyt loppuu.
Oh my god!
On vain loppu vitun vatsakarvat.
Ei vittu. Käydä rauhoittumat.
Nyt mie rauhoitun. Toi oli vaan hito hassu, kun Jertsu vaan sanoi jotakin. Okei, ja sanon tässä terveeksi kaikille. Se on John Rexter taas. Ja nytten riimaillaan vähän tuota.
Riimiä. Pitää mennä katsomaan. Pitää laittaa kameran
Piu, hei, piu. Hi.
Sait muuten takaisin peukun.
Pommi tonne. Noin.
No huono. Antoi tie vielä takaisin tänne ylään.
Where are you, Lissy?
Kiitos likestä, Jertsu ystäväiseni.
Asat siellä kirkolla, Lissi on jaa. Katso, että minä tulen ihan kohta takaisin.
Siu, wow.
Vittu, minä sain oikeesti lekekortti, vittu. Tää on Team of the Season. Tää maksaa 3 tonnia tää kortti.
Ok.
Mä menen vähäksi aikaa tää mun lempipeliä. Ja menen tätä peliä zondaksi.
Genshin Impactia. Ok.
Mulla on noin mapit vähän jäänyt.
Onko pojat vielä linjoilla?
Joo.
Ollaanhan myö vielä linjoilla.
Anteeksi vähän kesti.
No any worries, my friend. You don't have anything worry about right now.
Yeah.
This big... Ja sieltä... Se. Niin, noin. 54 turvapallen pisästä näitä nuolia. Mikä nyt vielä tässä on?
Journalist, niin mä tiedän mikä tää tarkoittaa. Miten voi olla yksi paikka, joka toimii vielä monen vuodessa?
Joo, en tiedä.
Lissy.
Siellä vielä.
Vai pitäisikö sittenkin käydä tuolla yhdessä toisessa paikkaan kanssa nopeasti?
And they can't speak, but they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something.
What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday.
No niin, nyt ne
There
tappaa
was a mine
tää
there,
olevan.
but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
Minä, olen. It's a memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Framberg, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what one of regular job. Did you say Fretland?
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article. He was just 19.
How long have you been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy. Most teeners don't have the luxury to idle away their days with games and witty repartee.
Ouch.
The newspaper said the accident forced the mine to shut down.
What does any of this have to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here.
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
Or with what it did to the village. Maybe. He was just 19.
How long have you been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy. Most teeners don't have the luxury to idle away their days with games and witty repartee.
Ouch.
Alice?
Yes? Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat.
Alice!
I'm near the railroad track.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
Let's go.
The sign says no trespassing for a reason.
Come on! There may be trolls, or at least more houses. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to
Okei,
the
se
old
lisäsi
mine, and no
120 nuolta vielä lisää.
side the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
Such a terrible board there.
Tutkitaan koko alue
I'll
tästä.
wager
No ei
1,000
näytä
clans
mitä.
will jump this
Sen
gate at some
kummosen.
point.
Oho,
You believe Betty's on the
tops.
other side.
Siitä vielä lisää nuolia. Nyt ei ainakaan tarvi kerätä nuolia hetki. Nyt pojat teille molemmille niinku päivän kuumottavin aihe, mikä minua siis kiinnostaa.
She loves the outdoors.
Tatu ja Jertsu.
She's a city girl.
Kuulen.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan. And when she was little,
Tatu pelaa kuuleksi.
garden back in Hanover, especially around the
Joo.
Kuulet? Niin, mikä oli teidän lemppari lastenohjelma, kun te olitte penttuja? Minulla oli Pokemon ja Digimon ja sitten ois ollut Dragon Ball Z, mutta kun meidän tyyliin vasta liian myöhään vasta niin kun tyyliin tajusin, että se on olemassa. Vähän liian myöhään.
Even if
Ollaan
you
sinisen talon Nalle ja sitten on toi Nalle
maybe there
Puh.
was a spell or curse that made them all.
Olihan se minullakin, sit minulla oli Peter Pan tosiaan ja
We are the invisible
sitten
ones. But then
onhan minulla tuo yksi striimaaja, mikä tosiaan siis
the villagers turning
tietää noin. Ja sit myö välituntia aina niin hupsa, siskon kanssa katsottiin. Kun se kattoi ja mie katoin sit vierestä, kun siinä oli se yksi poika, mikä sanoi aina sitä kirosanaa. Sit sinne tuli aina helikopterilla väkeä ja sanoi, nyt joo, loppu se kiroileminen. Se oli vaan niin trolli. Ja sitten minun siskon lemppariohjelma oli aikanaan Tarsan ja Prätsit. Ja
Voin sanoa
asiassakin.
pojat, että mä oon pelannut Bratz-peliä pieni.
Joo, ei mitään. Onhan se on ihan jokaisen oma päätös, mitä haluaa tehdä omalla elämällä. Haluuko pelata vai nauttia jostakin sellaisesta, mistä itse tykkää vai... Se on ihan jokaisen oma päätös. Myös minun Jertsun, että siunkin tatu, että jos sinä haluat pelata Bratz-peliä, niin it's up to you. Ootteko työ Jertsu ja Totu katsomassa minun striimiä?
Oon kattomassa.
Mä annoin sulle peukun.
Okei, toinen antoi mulle peukun. Se ei ole ilmeisesti latautunut tähän, me palataan ton sivuun uudestaan. Niin nyt on tullut yksi liikke. Oho! 43 miljoonaa damage. Joo, ehkä pikkusen muuten. Napataan Hittaroiko. Siis se 107 miljoonaa damage oli jotain aivan älytöntä. Something what you don't see every goddamn day. Valitettavasti tuolta joku toinen maaseen, sen vois kyllä antaa jossakin vaiheessa buenkeen. Joo, nyt on pakko kyllä tehdä sellainen juttu, että pitää ensin kyllä nämä paskat täältä myöhemmin. Tyysin mievosta. Otan tyyliin tuolta ja vaihan tässä tuon 3/4 kanssa ja sit mä edelleenkin tää yksi täällä. Tää upgrade item. Okei, sit minun pitää varmaan kyllä käydä tuolla sokkisvampissa. Yli 10 lepasten paikassa.
No mitäs teille pojat on äitienpäivä mennä?
Siinähän tuo. Äiti juttelee tuon systerin kanssa ja isän kanssa ollaan tässä nautittu siitä, kun ai kun antaminen pitää mut lopettaa. Kysy äitiltä mulle, kun me aloitin, se tietää. Minun oli luvattu 2 tuntia, mutta minä lyön varmaan monet minä aloitin.
Sä aloitit tossa 10. Minun mielestä.
Se tuli vähän puoli 10 jälkeen, puoli 11 jälkeen vasta pleikkaa ääressä.
10 aloitin. No, minä venän tän tästä loppuun. Tää kestää oman aikansa, kun tän vetää. Työ saakelin poti on niin herrat, että vittu minun saatana saa. Saatana joulujourit, mikäli ootte. Saatana pullo Jeesukset. Tässä nimittäin aika kauan kestää, että mä tyyliin saan. Ei hitto, että ei. Saakeli sie, et muuten ette laita niitä myrkkyjä sieltä tulemaan. Joo, 357 patia tuolla nuolivarastossa. Ihan kiva homma sekin. Hetkonen, tuliko nyt kommentti? Vatsuo vaan siullekin havu. Ihan kiva, että olet messissä. Jahas, ja mitäs sie taas? Pullo Jeesus yrität. Nothing it seems. Ja teillä taas on juman keutaa nuo. Ilmeisesti slime-pitit haluu tänään olla vähän ruuttumaa. Mitäs hittoa? Mitästä nyt saakeli loppua? Ei saakeli. Ette tule, ette tule, ette tule. Mikä kiki? No niin, nyt loppuu vielä. Kerkin. Et ammu sillä. Nyt tää hitto, mikä ihmeen pullorefleksoni toinen. Siis nyt siellä Samperi pullo Jeesus. Niinku Kuutti sanoi siinä vielä. Vitun pulloukko! Sit se vaan sanoo, että pullomies! Vitun pullomies! On vaan niin huvittavaa ja ei saakeli, että näyttää pahalta. Just fuck me! Stop! Son of a... What the... Son of a... Perkeleen. Pullomiehet, no niin, ja siellä lopeta siellä niitä arvoja. Heittäminen, äläkä heitä. Just vetiin.
Mitä?
No kun me yritän täällä tapella näitä hiton pullomiesten kanssa.
Minun pitää soittaa äiti.
Soita,
okay. Soita ihmeessä. Ok, ei oo tuolla. Entä sitten täällä? Mitä? Noniin. Näin. Hohohoho. Vittu. Ai. Vittu, että onpi muuten lössiä kyllä. Minä saan trigger fingerin kanssa nämä pois.
I had no choice.
We should keep his brother, if it comes back.
Is
I don't know.
Skroinks.
In the pond. Forget it.
Ep.
It's so isolated, with no easy way in or out.
Aren't there boats?
He saw how much work it was to cross the fjord. And if the weather is
No
bad,
näitä sun pitää ystäväsi lopettaa.
12.
Cooped up inside, reading the collected
Paskapuoliso
works.
kello kohta 12.
I get it.
This village is basically
No joo, mutta kun minun pitää viimeistää tämä matsi, että minä saan
Telegraph is
tuomion.
out of order.
well, there goes my
Okei, sitten tulee Mr. Triggerfingeri.
This was 2 years ago, but
Äijä siihen ja mulla on
How does it take 2 years to get something like that fixed?
if they couldn't afford it, or couldn't get anyone to come fix it.
This place really is off the map. Here be dragons. Or Draugans, I guess.
Hei jahas.
Frederick Fretland.
Johan's brother, nephew.
Fretlands have their fingers in all the pies,
Etkä
including
tule
the only
sieltä.
store in town.
Also the post office and telegraph. Maybe something that'll lead us to Betty in there.
Or at least to some canned sardines.
Se vaan tyyliin niinku istuit siinä. Se oli näyttänyt
Mulla on peli just
Fretland and
latautunut. Me just
It's on the sign above the entrance.
Ne, meikin katsoin just, että just joudutaan lopettaa, kun
Simon Fretland.
pitäis alkaa tekee hommia. Ne. Ne on ihan sama mitä voi.
I can't imagine they have a problem with punks.
Minun vähän niinku harmittaa se, että kun
Maybe.
mä kyllä sanoin 2 tuntia, mutta se just kesti 2 tuntia siinä sinun latauksessa, mutta sitten ei se siuvika kuitenkaan ole.
It's Betty's hat.
Ja enkä mä sano, että siuvika
me
missään.
kerätään ehkä just pikaisesti.
Betty!
Are you sure?
Ei muuten ehitä enää niin kun saan tän matsin valmiin, niin se on justi 12.10.
I have to get inside.
Peenäisimmässä
About the
kohdassa.
breaking and entering part?
Että
I
kun
could care
Kello on
less what they call it.
11.56.
12.10 mä sanon, että tää tulee olemaan valmis. Mä voin tulla pelaamaan tossa, kun pääsen kotiin. Mutta sit silleen, että niin, kuuntelit siellä loppuun asti. Me sanoin, että voidaan pelata, mutta eri peleistä. Tai sitten etsitään joku, jolla on nattiyhteys mätsäävä. Crazy ja Apsu ovat kaksi, joita mä voisin ehdottaa kavereiksi siihen, koska Apsulla on 5G-netti.
Kohta pitäisi tapahtua
Viimeksi pelasin Apsun. Ja Endermaili siitä. Don't. Siinä olikin monta muuta, mitkä meni.
Mitä? Yksi ikkuna on auki.
Mitä ihmettä? Okei. Aha, 45.
Katos kuka joinaa.
Don't be a milk toast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Tatu Gamer joinetti K.
Yeah.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
What? Mikä on tuo tuurityyli?
Ja vittu tää on.
No, älä ota sitä.
Miksi?
Siksi. Se tekee meidän voittomahdollisuudet paskemmaksi.
Missä sä niinku oot?
Mä oon ulkona jo.
Is this... Anyway, how's the hat going? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Niin, mikä lapsellinen murinaa konsepti tänne nyt taas tuli?
They murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the
Mene nyt muualle siitä.
I'm not sure how I feel about being
What
in here.
happened here?
Pretty ridiculous.
What is happening? Something is happening.
Mulla on 5G kännykässä. Leveluppi 30...
No.
31.
It's been cut. Why?
To remove someone from the picture.
That's just rude.
It's from the opening of the mine in 1897. That's Frederick, Johann's brother.
And the boy could be the younger brother who died.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
On se tänne.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
Miten sä pääsit tonne?
S. O.
Okei. Never mind.
Oh boy. If only this thing worked. What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
The keys are all gone.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it. Rascals.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
Ei on varmaan kauan kun ollaan siitä portaalista täysin.
It's from Simon.
Ja vittu se.
I don't know what that word means.
Nyt kun hoidetaan tää nopeasti, niin päässään kuitenkin tää nopeasti ohitte. Ja nyt tekee ammu siitä keittoa. Ammu siitä keittoa. Ammu siitä.
Mä sain sen.
Me molemmat saatiin sen.
How much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mom.
No niin, se on siinä.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretman's
Joo,
letter in June.
saatiin paljon nopsakammin tää homma pois päiväjärjestyksestä. Haluatko overflow Xeno-autot kehitystä? Joo, siihen Xenoon vois muuten ruveta säästämään tätä nykyisin. Otetaan toi havu sitten, kun me pääsen kotiin. God, mikä toi damake on. Siis mitä ihmettä? 54 miljoonaa.
Se on joku toteen.
Mä nakkasin taas kuvan, siis jotain aivan älytöntä noi Samperin damaket. Jotain aivan saatavallan älytöntä.
Mistä mä menen inventoriin, mikä näppäin se on?
Noin näppäin ylöspäin.
Joo.
Juppi. Ei pääse ketäs, koska on bad sport. Ei saa, kun todella havua bad sportissa.
It is her hat.
Malti. Betty was kiires kollettanut mitään ja sitä on vielä.
That is her hat. What's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Sitten minä. Kiitos kun katsoit. Se oli sen rekstra taas.
Hei, onneksi katsojille.
No niin.
So, what
Itse
now?
asiassa mä voisin
If this is
antaa sulle täältä
breadcrumb,
muunnosta
where's the next
jonkun.
one?
Taas.
Be a reason her hat's in this room.
Se.
What's that?
Katsotaan.
Read it.
Not blind. What does it say? Silly goose.
It's hard to
Pieni
read.
hetki matkimaan
I'm
putki.
not sure my translation will be.
Matkimaan putki. Pieni hetki matkimaan putki. Olepas hyvä pättimän tutki. Sitten.
You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead.
Mä hauskan näköinen.
It's from
Noin,
Frederick
nyt
Fletcher's
sie oot oikeesti kuin
Simon
haamu.
did not.
Joten.
Simon did not murder Ruth. He was fond of his cousin Ruth.
Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johan, which means
Nonni.
girl in the photograph at the farmhouse.
Ja mä rupeen katsojat lopettelemaan. Kiitos kun katsoitte.
Moi moi soreksi katsojat, hei hei!
On.
Simon
Moi.
was working
Sanonko pojat moi.
while I
Hey, hey.
was at the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have
No
fallen
niin.
by
Mie
accident.
meen tästä nytten, kun nuo vanhemmat kuitenkin tuossa sanoo, että
Frederick
mikä
never
jopeja minä jopeja ja sitten minä häivynää tästä vähän aikaa, mutta minä tulen illassa takaisin. Mögiestä.
Moi moi!
September 17th.
Jaha.
You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you a million clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait. Lissy?
Right here. This way. I found it, Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern us.
A little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute. Come on.
Come on, come on. I coming, I coming.
You're a big boy. Start acting like it.
Whoops-a-daisy. What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl got
Edward.
herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown... please look at me when I'm talking to you. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
I've seen all there is to see. I'm going back.
You can't leave. We might have missed something important.
I've seen all...
Where are you going? Teddy, where are you going? What are you doing?
Mitä vittua?
Where are you going? Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
This look like...
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. It looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath? Huh. Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness? Are you here, Lissy?
Hello. You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
1
Oh,
second.
Teddy Bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean? Can you see where she fell? Seeing as you're so concerned about me falling out of trees, I wouldn't want to risk falling off a cliff.
If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still... You're still out there. Where are you?
I'm over here.
Lissy, slow down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something. Lissy? Are you there?
Teddy.
My word. Look away, Lissy.
Is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church? There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily connected.
Oh, come on. This is just gas. What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother
Don't.
drowned herself? Sorry. Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran,
No.
and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact.
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon. There's nothing more to do here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace? You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Oh, Betty, always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty.
I'll have to dig a grave.
What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs. Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far. I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy. Edward. I know you can. You've been through much worse. Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking. What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this.
just like the book. Isn't that odd?
It's addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret. I really shouldn't.
Really? How else are we going to figure out what happened? Keep reading.
My dearest Anna, I miss you so very, very much. The baby is due soon, and I wish for our family to reunite before... It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways. Their grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason. He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
And we what?
The rest is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister, but I guess it didn't work.
This was written before Simon was born, but burned recently. I really thought I'd find Betty today.
Well, I told you not to get your hopes up, Edward. I mean, we just got here. It's a big place. She could be anywhere.
It's just the thought of her alone out there in the dark.
She's a tough cookie.
You're Betty. Tougher than you, teddy bear.
That she is. I feel restless.
You should sleep.
I'm not sure I can. But yes, I'll try. In a bit. Lissy!
Teddy!
I feel restless.
You should sleep.
I'm not sure I can. But yes, I'll try. In a bit. I almost forgot putting this aside when I lit the fire. Wasn't there an inscription inside?
Simon. Simon gave that book to Ruth. But who burned it?
Johann or Anna, if they believed Simon killed her.
But they were friendly, right? Simon and Ruth. Before...
I imagine so. And we know the sisters were close.
I still don't understand why the brothers had a falling out.
Whatever drove a wedge between them, it was big. I feel restless.
You should sleep.
I'm not sure I can. But yes, I'll try. In a bit.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy.
Not now, please. I'm exhausted.
Quite the day, huh?
I'm ready to pass out. Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no...
Hush now. Sleep.
Okei, mä saisin tää trofin. Nice. Day 3, eli päivä 3.
Lissy!
Upstairs.
Where are you, Lissy?
Right up the stairs, Teddy. Teddy? Is that you?
Where are you?
I'm upstairs.
This is her room.
Hmm?
Are you paying attention? Ruth. Can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then... nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever. Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic. I'll help you look.
She made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters. Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8. Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
Who's that figure supposed to be? It's creepy.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew... it looks like this box under her desk.
Really? Let me see. Pull it out. What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. They belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin! On the doll!
This is where it came from, her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
A dig, a grave site. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things. This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle, Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
A cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be. But what did she find?
Her Viking treasure. Of course. That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear. There's a story here. The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
Well, she didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic events.
This is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and... Is that a bell?
The church bell. Someone's here. Maybe... Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night?
I told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about all of this.
Lissy!
I'm up at the barn.
Lissy!
I'm up at the barn.
Alice? Alice!
All these fresh graves. Do you think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
God, Edward, your obsession with her is really...
Lissy, are you here?
Yes?
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards? See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving
I'm
me
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break. It must be her ringing the bell. It must be Betty.
We'll soon find out. Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. Didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet. Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here. What's this rope for?
The bell.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you. It's ghosts. So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean... I don't know. Lissy. Look. Betty's gloves. They are definitely Betty's.
Oh,
She got these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she... She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Breadcrumbs. She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves. Her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill. What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged. They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Olden English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
I'll be right back. No niin, jatketaan. Oha.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic. The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility. The church book. A record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And, Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead...
Her name would be in the book.
Vandals. Tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look. How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me. I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are. Found another one. You get it. It's right here. What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, and move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Tilgi varandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Well, they were twin brothers. They must have been close once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us. Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune. It sounds like Grovik was split in two, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements.
You found another one? Don't forget about this page! Two for two. A tie. Good job, Teddy, old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the third Fretland brother. The one who died in the cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died. Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
More?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For a
Traitor.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty.
It doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me! Edward!
You'd better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you. This one. It's unmarked.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad? Edward, stop it!
Thank God. It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like that.
Or what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
Fine.
Lizzie? Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please. Come back. I need you. Lizzie? Where are you? Lizzie! Alice? Alice, please. Come back to me. Where are you? Don't leave me. Lizzie? Where are you? Lizzie? I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No! Alice? Alice, please. Come back to me. Where are you? Lissy, don't leave me. Hey, Lissy, where are you? Lissy, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you didn't. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
You deserve to be alone!
Lissy. Alice? Alice, please. Come back to me. Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet? Your little plaything? Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden! I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable. Where are you? Lissy? Alice? No! Oh, no, no! Oh, no, no! Oh, no, no! What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no, 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 no! What? No! No, no, no! Oh, Alice. What have you done? Please, be all right. Please, don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No. Never. Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
Day 4. Päivä 4. 4 päivää sen jälkeen kun saavuttiin tänne.
Wake up, Edward. Stop hiding. Without us, you are nothing. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her to...
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you, Lissy. Oh. Lissy? Lissy! Please. Lissy? Listen. You can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger, Edward.
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
And what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What? Of course,
Yes.
Lissy, get back here.
No. No, 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 no.
Alice? Please.
Menemme keittiöön.
Hear me out.
Please.
Don't go. Alice, I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, Teddy Bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Hooked fruit.
Don't vanish on me. I gave you this jacket. Betty. You were here. Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. Alice, be reasonable. I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, look. Her jacket. I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which means
Christ,
Betty was
Teddy.
here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday. She
Betty,
must have...
Betty.
Betty.
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
will never be the same.
Why do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like Mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like Father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
But not us. We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
Viisi päivää myöhemmin. Whose was that?
Betty?
Ei
Elizabeth? Is that you? Are you upstairs? Betty, I'm coming. I knew you were here. Wait there. I'm on my way. Betty? Betty! Are you in there? Open the door! I'm coming in! Stand away from the door! They didn't believe me, but I knew you were still here. Betty? No! No, 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 no! Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought it was you, Betty. But who? Anna. Were you here, Betty? It's from Johann, addressed to his wife. Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught. Knock ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will... Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years I've kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. Anna was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johan went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then? Did you leave me another breadcrumb? You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor. It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... A signpost. A breadcrumb. I know you were here. You followed Johan to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine. You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end. So where is Frederick's farm? The gate. Frederick's warning. The path leads to his farm. The farm is on the way to the mine, isn't that so, Betty? Are you still at the farm? Or did you go all the way to the mine? I need to see what you saw. Follow your story. The red thread you left for me. I'm on my way, Betty. So where is Frederick's... Did you follow the tracks to the mine? What led you to this place? All these fragments. You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know? Johan and Frederick are partners, and on good terms. Something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johan walks this path to confront Frederick. Betty? Was this your doing, Johan? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall? Betty! Betty? Are you here, Betty? Betty! Elizabeth! Betty, where are you? Betty? Are you here, Betty? Betty! Elizabeth! Betty, where are you? Betty? Are you here, Betty? Elizabeth! Simon's grave. Born December 5th, 1909, died September 17th, 1923. The safe. Frederick would choose numbers that meant something to him. Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery? His wife's grave is also here. Perhaps Frederick wanted nothing to do with the church or with their God. I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figured this out in no time. Betty, where are you? What do you reckon, Betty? Let's try Simon's birthday. Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found. Postmarked in Boston. That's a curious coincidence. Dear Frederick, I hope this letter... It's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We've already dealt with the worker who made the discovery. The Fretland Mining Company. This must be for that locked shed. You went to the mine. I hope our guardian angel watched over you. You're at the mine, aren't you? I'm on my way. Hold on, Betty. I'm almost there. All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story? Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced or paid to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt. So, 20 years pass. The Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered. It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder. All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation. Did you come here to tell their stories? This place is cursed. Ridiculous. Ruth was here the day she fell. Ruth was here, but there was someone else, and she ran all the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it? Hello? Betty, are you in there? Please answer me. Betty? Hello? Betty, are you here? Betty! Call out if you can hear me. Oh, Betty. This is Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless... You left it here for a reason. What am I not seeing? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward?
I'm here, Betty!
Where are you?
It's Edward! I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me. I can hear you. Hold on, I'm almost there.
Edward!
Stay where you are. I'm coming. Stay put, Betty. I'm coming for you. Betty? Betty!
Edward! Where are you?
I'm on my way. Elizabeth? I'm on my way. Don't move! I'm coming for you! I'm coming, Betty! I'm here, Betty! It's Edward! It's me! I can hear you! Hold on! I'm almost there! Stay put, Betty! I'm coming for you! Just stay put! Betty? Isn't that right, Betty? You're finally here. Elizabeth, there you are. Finally. You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried. Look. Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johan, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby. She drowned in the pond. And you found her. You were just 11. You carried her to your mother. And your mother...
She hated you for that.
She could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her, the echo of her, but never really her. And all it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry. It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
Veikki, veikki. Day 6. Please.
Alice.
I'm right here.
Lissy!
I'm right outside. Teddy bear? Are you up? Come outside. It's a beautiful day. Had your noodle juice yet?
I might be weaned off this stuff.
Boo. Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human. We have unfinished business.
We do?
The final piece of the puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started. We have an appointment with a ghost.
Lissy. Nothing. Alice?
What is it?
No, it's nothing. Lissy.
What?
Forget it.
Such an amazing view, isn't it? And the air. Ugh. Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik? Well... some places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik? No. I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
To find my sister.
But Betty's not.
I know.
She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
The letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere, paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... and I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts, you're alive.
Fair enough. So what really happened to Ruth?
His accident.
I believe it was an accident.
How? What happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right, she ran from the mine and came here. And then... was she afraid? What made her run?
Am I playing?
Something spooked her.
I think someone surprised her. Simon or Frederick or a stranger. So she ran here. Why not home? She couldn't go home. Or she didn't want to. She felt safe here. This was her happy place. And then... if only Ruth had wings, like an angel, she could have flown straight to heaven. I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
Heaven, yes.
Heaven? They're dead. I don't know what that means. Maybe there is more. I can't stop you from hoping. never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in the afterlife. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write? A story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads. Edward, is that?
Our boat? But how?
Who cares? Let's catch it before it's set
Maita tuu.
on another adventure.
I don't understand how this can be.
I keep telling you, ghosts. Ghosts took the boat. Ghosts brought it back.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, teddy bear. Let's blouse while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back. Meet you at the house.
My goodness. Righty-ho. No rush. We have all day. What a beautiful day. Huh, look at that. The ground's finally dried up. Really is lovely here. The wind and the ocean are like music.
Come on, Teddy. Pack your things. I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
You know, this house is starting to grow on me. I almost wish we had more time to dig deeper into the history of Grovik. I think I'll miss this place. The air really is invigorating. Do I feel like drawing anything today?
Come on, let's go. Row, Teddy, row. The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
I think so.
Tuo talo on tuolla kaudella kyllä. Ei tapahdu mitään.
Den dag jag aldrig att dig glömmer föran mig
No, ei tässä mitään. Kiitoksia paljon, että katsoitte tämmönen hauska tarina tuokio ja pelailu samalla. Ja... Ei muuta kuin nähdäänpä seuraava video parissa. Jos tulee tästä jatko-osa, niin mä tekisin siitä videokin. Juu, se on mun puolesta. Heipä hei.